Good morning to our beloved leaders, honorable Chunbo families, and our brothers and sisters from Korea, Japan, and of course from in the Philippines. Good morning. So today is August 22, 2021. Welcome to our family service. So before we begin, I would like to ask everybody to greet your family members or your brothers and sisters who are with you right now and say to them happy Sunday with a smile. Say that God loves you so much. Okay, happy Sunday and God loves you so much. Okay, are you doing it right now? Okay, I see everybody is doing it. Okay, so thank you very much. So now I would like to ask everybody to close your eyes and slightly bow down your head and let us meditate the words of our Heavenly Parent and true parents. What you do will be remembered in the eternal world, and you will stand as proud and honorable ancestors and a noble family in front of your descendants. Considering this, I sincerely hope that you will lead your lives so that you can return gratitude and glory for the tremendous love God has given you. I give you my blessing for this. Drew. Okay, you may now open your eyes. Okay, and at this moment, let us sing all together our Chunaguk anthem. To lead us, the Kyongbe and Family Pledge, may I call on our national leader, Reverend Dr. Leo Angelo T. Halo.
To begin our Sunday family service, let us first offer our half bow to our Heavenly Parent and true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind. Chanjin, Chambungin ke, Kangbe, Baro. Let us recite Family Pledge number 3. Our family, the honor of Channel Group, pledges to perfect the 4 great realms of heart, the 3 great kingships, and realm of the royal family by centering on true love. The meaning of the family pledge number 3. The perfection of the 4 great realms of heart is the path we have to go to perfect ourselves as human beings. The 4 great realms of heart are the realm of the child's heart, the realm of the brother and sister's heart, the realm of the husband and wife's heart, the realm of the parent's heart. The 4 great realms of heart should be perfected within the realm of Heavenly Parent's vertical heart so that we can liberate Heavenly Parent from his sorrow. Our family is the foundation for realizing and actualizing the 4 great realms of heart. Therefore, we should live a life of love within our own family. Families that have completed and perfected the 4 great realms of heart and the 3 great kingships are the ideal families. Heavenly Parent holds the kingship over heavens, and the parents holds the kingships over the earth. The sons and daughters are the kings and queens who inherit this. The place where all these 3 great kingships are bound together and bear fruit is our own ideal family. Only after realizing the 4 great realms of heart and the 3 great kingships can we enter the realm of the royal family or the royal clan. All of you should now become part of the royal family centering on true love. Unless you pass through all these gates, you cannot meet Heavenly Parent in the original world. Raju.
True. Okay, thank you so much, Paul. So for the opening prayer, I request our district leader in Pasig City, Pastor Nazario Jun Teves Jr.
Let's bow down our head and close our eyes. Uh, Let us pray. Good morning, our loving Heavenly Parents, beloved true parents of heaven and earth and humankind. How wonderful knowing that our God is our parents, knowing that God is our heavenly parents of heaven and earth and humankind. As we all know that our heavenly parents and true parents this time is very happy seeing every one of us having this gathering and celebrating this day as our a day of family, as this is the joy of the parents that hearing each other, knowing each other, learning together, and receiving the message of God today. I know that this message is not only for us, but this is come from our heavenly parents and our true parents. That's why this day, please open our heart and open our mind in a way that we can easily understand the word of our heavenly parents and our true parents. I know that this time they are happy and wants to share their hearts to us. As our purpose of today is to be closer to them, knowing them in a way that we can substantialize everything, all this message through us. That's why we pray that today is our great day because our heavenly parents and true parents is here. Once again, I know that everyone is very excited to listen to the message of our elders. And this message is not only their message, but this is the message of our heavenly parents and our true parents. So once again, we invite your divine presence to be with us, the presence of the great saints and sages, and a great ancestors to come and participate in a very great day. Once again, thank you very much for this day. In my name, Nazario Tibis Jr., together with my family, Central Bliss family, Adyo, Adyo, Amen.
Drew, thank you so much for that heartfelt prayer, Pastor June. Okay, so let's have greetings to our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Good morning, Heavenly Parent and true parents. Good morning to all our leaders, Chumbo families, and of course our brothers and sisters, especially who are watching together in their centers. So from NLPP, I see that there are so many in their centers, and what else? So now to proceed, let's have our scriptural reading to be led to us by our IAYSP President, Bulacan Chapter, Mr. Romel Pinson.
Thank you so much, Sister Jena. Good morning, Dr. Reverend Leo Angelo Halog. Good morning, leaders, Chonbo families, elders, brothers and sisters. Reading from our True Mother's Message during the Great Chonbo Festival, 10th October, Chongshim World Peace Center. We have waited so long for this day. Our heavenly parents wish to realize this dream on earth together with his children. However, the human fall has brought unspeakable, unfathomable pain to our heavenly parents. How difficult and painful mass it had been to endure until this moment. Those who have been registered as Chonbo couples are realizing God's original dream of a pure, holy registration in Chonboan as true citizens of Chonilgu. Heavenly Parents' wish and true parents' wish is for us to become one human family, for all humanity to attend Heavenly Parent. Families registered today in the Chonboan as a citizen of Chonilgu have responsibilities. While you are alive on earth as a Chonbo families, you need to reflect on how you can share the blessing beyond your family members, with your neighbors, the nations, and the world. Before we ascend to the eternal world, where we can be eternally free, those of you who are happily registered as Chonbo families need to fulfill your responsibilities as families. You will be remembered in history, and I wish that future generations respect and love you as great noble families for eternity.
Drew, thank you so much, Mr. Pinson. Okay, so to keep us updated of the current events and activities of our movement for this week, now let's all watch the HJ Global News by Peace TV.
Hello dear members and welcome to another edition of HPHC Global News. Despite the global pandemic of COVID-19, God's providence has never stopped. It was even in this critical time that the online rallies of hope were initiated, which brought together people from around the world, united as one in this age of instant communication. In this special edition of HPHC Global News, we will review some landmark events of the first half of the year, which advocated for the realization of a heavily unified Korea and world, and which saw prominent world figures bearing witness to true parents. We will conclude with an overview of the major events that will mark the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Reverend Sun Myung Moon, true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. As a heavenly offering, the Korean Peninsula is divided into north and south. Overcoming the hardship of the nation, heavenly parents sent down their only begotten son and only begotten daughter to this earth, and they stood in the position of representing Heavenly Parent. The second coming of the Lord, the Messiah, the Savior, and the true parents were proclaimed. World Wars I and II were battles for separation. World War III is a fight for unification. Heavenly Unified Korea is the beginning of the Heavenly Unified world and the start of the original hometown that we need to bring to light. On the division of interdependence, mutual prosperity and universal values, we have had 4 consecutive rallies of hope, and on that foundation, the 5th 1 million rally of hope for the realization of a heavenly unified world was also held. VIPs in political and religious circles, as well as prominent people from around the world, share their respect and message of peace and gratitude for true parents who have worked and sacrificed their lives to create peace in the world. True parents reminded us that human civilization is the history of serving our Heavenly Parent and gave us the opportunity to become true children.
더 이상 하늘 섭리의 진전을 늦출 수는 없습니다. 오늘 이 순간 여러분들의 새로운 각오와 결단이 필요합니다. 한민족은 하늘이 선택한 민족이라 하였습니다. 그러나 남북이 하나 되지 못한 자리에서 신통일 한국의 꿈을 꾸고 있습니다. 그 꿈은 반드시 이루어집니다. 이 한민족이 통일되어 하나가 되어 아시아 태평양 문명권을 통한 신문명권의 강한 조류를 타고 5대양 6대주의 참 부모 탄생과 하늘 부모님의 우리의 인류의 부모이심을 알리는 나팔 소리가 드높이 울리게 되어 모든 세계 78억 인류가 하늘 부모님 앞에 무릎 꿇고 감사와 송용을 드리는 그날을 향해서 우리 모두 이 순간부터 진군하기를 부탁합니다.
The Rally of Hope for the realization of a heavenly unified world has become a beacon of hope in a world spinning towards conflict and division due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite it all, today's event was watched by more than 549 million people via Peacelink and was also broadcasted live through 458 public and private channels in 193 countries. It has become a place of excitement and hope, and the dream of one human family living under Heavenly Parent is unfolding in front of our eyes. The 6th Rally of Hope to launch the Think Tank 2022 for the firm establishment of a heavily unified Korea was held in strict compliance with the COVID-19 distancing guidelines and had over 1.7 billion views thanks to the Peace Link, national broadcasting channels and social media. The event was held under the theme Peaceful Unification of the Korean Peninsula and the Realization of World Peace. We held the official launch of Think Tank 2022, an international think tank made up of 1,011 Korean and 1,011 experts from around the world in fields of politics, economics, religion, diplomacy, and security.
It's a pleasure to join you again for this latest Rally of Hope, which brings together people of faith in an effort to solve some of the critical global challenges that we face. And I'd especially like to thank Dr. Moon and her team for making this event possible. Thank you very much. This rally is reaching across continents, uniting people all over the world in a spirit of peace, mutual prosperity, and public service. It highlights the importance of everyone coming together to work for peace all around the world.
Dr. Moon, having escaped with her Christian mother and grandmother from North Korea before the Korean War, made it her life's work to see permanent and peaceful reconciliation on the Korean Peninsula. This can happen. I think this tells clearly that it is time to finally resolve issues with North Korea. A reunified, denuclearized Korean Peninsula will bring massive peace and prosperity to the peninsula and to the region.
True Mother then put her signature on the Think Tank 2022 resolution and struck the peace gong to mark the official launch of the Think Tank 2022. Leading experts from various fields around the world came together to develop concrete policies for the realization of a heavily unified Korea. Their efforts will thus form the cornerstone of Asia-Pacific civilization, which will mark the beginning of a heavily unified world. A heavily unified Korea, a heavily unified world that heaven desires. To make that wish come true, until the day my life ends, I promise to become a hero for heaven who will march forward boldly with courage. The event celebrating the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Sun Myung-moon, the true parent of heaven, earth, and humankind, will be held for 6 months from August 21 and will be broadcast online to the world from HJ Chonwon Complex via the Peace Link platform. Indeed, for 6 months, a series of events will be conducted that will enable us to inherit true parents' cosmic victory and expand their vision and life work, creating an environment to open a heavenly cosmos through the realization of a heavenly unified Korea and a heavenly unified world, and make a resolution for the victory of the second 7-year Cosmic Canon course. The pledge service to commemorate the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Sun Myung-moon, the true parent of heaven, earth, and humankind, will be held in the Chonshin Peace World Center. Blessed families and leaders from around the world will participate online in the event, which will consist of 2 parts, the Kyombe ceremony and the artistic performances, which in addition to honoring the memory of True Father will serve as an occasion to resolve to realize the heavenly unified Korea. On the 9th of September, the Think Tank 2022 Rally of Hope will be held at the Chonshin Peace World Center. During this event, the World Summit 2021 and the Think Tank 2022 Asia Pacific Office will be inaugurated. All leaders and blessed families will be able to attend, support, and encourage the realization of a heavenly unified Korea and world under God. The Think Tank Forum of September 18 will be live from the Chonshin World Peace Center and will be attended by our leaders and members and the panel of experts. It will consist of speeches and discussions on world peace and the peaceful reunification of the Korean Peninsula. A series of 5 rallies of hope to realize a heavily unified Korea will be held starting from October 17. The events will unite the people's deep desire for unification but fundamentally spread practical proposals for permanent peace and sound reunification. Top leaders from each region will lead sessions of the 7 provincial organizations including IAPP and IAPD to discuss the Think Tank 2022 roadmap. The Peace Road 2021 walk will take place all over the world at different times of the year. In Korea, it started on August 4th and will end on the 23rd of this month, with a resolution calling for the reunification of Korea and world peace. The Peace Forum Heavily Unified Korea will take place every 2 weeks starting this Saturday, the 21st. The Peace Forum will discuss the ideological background and proposals of the Heavily Unified Korea vision. On August 22, the Heavenly Parents Holy Community Children's Hyeojeon Nuri Festival will be held with blessed children and families from all over the world. It will be a good opportunity for little ones to inherit filial love by sharing testimonies through children's plays, among other programs. The Hyeojeon Chonbo Great Works will take place on August 21 and 22. There will be the Chonbo Chanyang session, the Hyeojeon offering paper for the inheritance of heavenly fortune, ancestor liberation and ancestor blessing ceremony involving members from over 120 countries. The 2021 Cheonilguk Leaders Assembly will be conducted online with leaders from all over the world. During this assembly, pastors' meeting will also be held and regional strategies will be developed along with discussions on the vision of a heavily unified Korea and a heavily unified world. The Hyeojeon Testimony Festival of Chonbo Families of Heavenly Parents Holy Community will be held on August 28th and 29th at the Chonwon Church Temple. This festival will share the success stories of families that accomplished 43 substantial families and will inspire the rest of the blessed families to achieve their goals. The third Festival of Heavenly Parents Holy Community will be held on September 5th under the theme I Am Grateful to You. Welcoming messages, performances, Hyeojeon testimonies, cultural performances, portraying the new witnessing culture will be shown. The IAYSP General Assembly Peace Concert will be held on the 26th of September at the Cheongshin Peace World Center. It will be a festival full of filial love and passion for God expressed through the Youth Concert of Hope and the Synergy program. Heavenly Parents Holy Community Youth Hymang Nori will be held on August 27 at the Hyeojeon Cultural Center. An overflow of useful energy will take place during the musical performances, Chanyang sessions, and other programs. The 2021 Heavenly Parents Holy Community Youth Festival of Hope will be held on September 18th. It will give the youth of the global IAYSP community the opportunity to welcome new members and for all to dream of hope while serving God. The launching of the Pacific Clergy Leadership Conference will take place on the 5th of October and will be broadcast online via the Asia-Pacific region. The event will feature Christian clergy who will host international conferences and exchange programs. The Chonbo Grand Festival in commemoration of the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Sun Myung Moon, the true parents of heaven, earth and humankind, will take place on October 10. Like last year, first edition, the Chonbo registration ceremony will be held for the Chonbo families who have successfully passed the evaluation to be registered in the Chonbo One. For more details on events commemorating the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Sun Myung Moon, the true parents of heaven and earth and humankind, please contact your local church or the HJ Heaven and Earth Chonbo Training Center. With the global pandemic of COVID-19, the virtual world has come to us. And with the online rallies of hope, the transition to the age of instant communication has been confirmed. We are infinitely grateful to be privileged to witness this time when God's providence is unfolding simultaneously around the world. Over the next 6 months, there will be several events marking the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Reverend Sun Myung Moon, the true parent of heaven, earth and humankind. And we call for a massive involvement of the membership in ensuring the success of these events. It is with this appeal that we conclude this edition of HJ Global News. Thank you for following us and may God bless you.
So let's give a hand to our victorious true parents, to our leaders for making these events successful, these global events successful, and of course to our brothers and sisters who are working very hard. So let's give a hand to all of them. So at this moment, we'll be hearing an offering performance given to us by one of our second generations in Pasig City. So it is his original piano composition, which is entitled Winter Drop. So brothers and sisters, let us all welcome Mr. John Do Teves. Wow! So, brothers and sisters, let us give a hand to our very talented second generation, Mr. John Teves. Okay. So we have now reached the climax of this program. So at this moment, we'll be hearing a testimonies of our honorable Chonbo families regarding on their best practices in raising their substantial 43 couples. So the first couple is a Philthai couple, Dr. Susie Maglangit and Mrs. Seraprapa Panay. And the next one is our HDMA Director and National Director in the Philippines of HDM, Dr. Jaime and Mrs. Shirley Vergara. So let us give them a virtual round of applause.
This is June and my wife Sheila. I'm a Filipino. She's from Thailand. Filipino-Thai couple, 30,000 couple. We are excited to share.
Kamukha niyo talaga, anak.
I would like to share the screen. Okay, good evening. Can you see my screen, our screen?
Yes, kuya.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're well and you are in good situation and in good health. I'm Jun Maglangit and my wife Sheila from Thailand. Okay, so actually, we are so surprised that we were able to be recognized, and we were recognized by our true parents to be one of the Chonbo couples in the Philippines. So we belong to the 30,000 couple. I'm a Filipino. My wife is from Thailand. This is our family picture. We have 4 kids. Our eldest daughter is Wonjo, and the second is Sandy. And we have a twin, one Jin and one San. Okay, so they are our parents. This is my parents. We came from Sikihor, and my parents joined in the blessing in 1995 in Cebu, 360,000 blessing. And my in-laws, the parents of my wife, Dorn and Sorang, they joined the blessing, and then they also participated in the last blessing that we did in Thailand. So dalawang beses sila nag-blessing. Excited. So actually, our blessing in the Abel tribe in Thailand, one of the most like recognized blessing in Thailand, because we have complete VIPs, and it's a good preparation. Yeah. So we were featured in the newspaper, and the mayor came, and the governor came, and a minister came, a general came, etc. So it was attended and appreciated by Dr. Lake, and Dr. Lake was so very happy about this blessing. We were featured in the national newspaper. So this is for the Abel tribe. Okay. So actually, it's easy to because we want to our desire is to bless our own tribe, our Abel tribe. But for Cain tribe, it's very challenging because they don't know us, we also don't know them. But our true Father really give us direction and inspired us to be a tribal Messiah. Because true Father said, this is a shortcut to cleanse our 7th generation. And true Father said, it is not just I, but you also, we also, referring us, who should also become true parents. And you should all become tribal Messiah. I have become a large tree, but just as cells multiply, you should be like cells. So these words actually give us like power, strength, enthusiasm and be consistent of what we are doing in the front line, because we had been doing dealing with people since 2006, actually, since the True Family Tour in 2006. So because of that, we meet a lot of people in the barangay, in the community, but still it's not easy, because when we speak of God's words, people easily, like, they don't mind because they already have their own religion. So we find a way, we find a way how to attract people. So just like this, if you see the picture, we did some pakulo, or we did some activity. We teach them how to make banana chip to gather people. And once they're excited, we excite them and they become interesting, and then we start to teach. So that's why in the right side, in my slide, we start to teach about the blessing and then the divine principle, and we tell them we bring something new to the people, and we need to discover something new because we are now in the new age. So we need to be abreast of the new development in this world. So something like that. So in the beginning, it's like, yeah, you really need to give, you have to get the attention of the people. So you have to find a way how to do to attract attention from the people, and then later on they listen. They start to listen because I start to lecture about family tree, about introduction with divine principle. So people start to listen and they start to welcome us in the community. So these are just actually few of the one of the areas that we show to you. But actually, in our area, we maintain 14 areas because of the barangay captain of San Jose and barangay captain of Barangay Inarawan. They give us a letter of authority to go around. So they are like our Johnny Baptist who give us authority to go around in the place. And so he give us direction to connect with the city chairman. So the city chairman are the one who like protect us to have the authority to be in the community. So this is our technique. Every time we go first to the authority, and then the authority will give us protection so that we will be welcome in the community. So we have to recognize their authority first, and then from that authority, then we express our intention, good intention to help the community. We want to educate the community and to solve their problem. So because of that, we start to give the books of our Father. So we become more interested about true parents teaching. So we go to a higher level, and then like teachers already in the community, we invite higher level of people in the community, and they already excited. There's something new. We are bringing something new that it is first time for them to hear in their life. So actually, the Divine Principle is very excited to lecture, and people are excited and very attentive to listen because something new. It's like a revolutionary idea, something like that. So this is I feel my life very exciting about going to the community. So from work, I work in a PLC like Monday, Thursday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My focus is like going to the community because I feel that people are thirsty about something that we could give them something new about the teaching of our true parents. So because of that, they trust us. So when we have activity of the blessing, we easily invite them. We could easily invite them because we already established good relationship with the community. So we invite them. So after giving some introduction of the divine principle, and then we invite them for the blessing. So this is actually the blessing in Aranita. So even though we started mobilization in 2006, the formal like blessing, because before in 2006 there was no like 30 ceremony, only like you give the holy wine, you give lecture. But in 2013, when Dr. Yung came here, in 2009 started the mobilization also, and then in 2013 we have the blessing in Aranita, and then in Antipolo. That's a time that it was emphasized to really complete the package of the blessing, which include the 3D ceremony. So because of that foundation of that we did in the community, we could invite a lot of people, the buses, and we brought them to the blessing event. So based on that, because of the guidance of our leaders, we follow them that we should give them teach them the ready ceremony. So we were able to the 4:30. We were able to even more than 4:30. We were able to complete the ready ceremony of our tribe in the Kain tribe. So among these people that we blessed, we try to collect or we try to select who are the best and quality people, and we get the 43 couples that our true mother give us direction to really focus to educate. So, and then our technique of education actually is we follow the home group meeting, and then Sunday service education. So, and then after that, we try to educate them to become an HTM leader. So we bring them to the headquarters or to Alpha before, and then we train them to become our trusted people in the community. So we raise them up so that we have people who can be trusted in the community to help us to become sub-leader. So we bring them to we have like before, we have HTM leader school. And then we noticed that the best way to educate is to educate through Sunday service. So we also conduct Sunday service in the community every Sunday. Even not Sunday, we call it Sunday service because we cannot visit the whole area. Because we have many areas. We cannot visit all of them in one Sunday. So even Friday, we call it Sunday service. So you have to attend Sunday service on Friday, something like that. So this is how we did in our area. We go different places. Like there's a chapel, but nobody is using anymore. So we use their chapel as our venue for Sunday service. So this is how we do in our tribe. And then we found out also that the best way to bring result, also we discovered that there are young people. So young people, we need to educate. So we have like, in fact, the wife of our Ayako-san also, we invited her in our place to teach young children, very, very young children. Then we have like youth. So we have adults. So for the youth, we educate them, and then we also give them the global peace book of our true father, global peace citizen. So because of that foundation, then we can bring them to a higher level of education. We bring them to IPLC. So without because of that foundation, we prepare them, then we can bring them to a higher level of education. So we bring them to IPLC. So we have from our tribe, every year we brought young people every year, and we let them become part of the IPLC project. So actually, our tribe, some of our members of our tribe, their children actually are product now of IPLC. So then because of that, we can see the like substantial result of our efforts in the community. We are lucky because our area is near IPLC, very near IPLC, so we could just easily bring them for the orientation, and if they are interested, they study in IPLC. So that's how we educate our members of our tribe. So because of that, recently, from the graduate of IPLC, we recommend them for the blessing, and some of them already joined the blessing. So we have actually two areas of education. We bring them to IPLC, and then we also bring we've also brought them to Alpha before. Now Alpha is now in Old Sonwa. So we are lucky because we have this place. We have good educators. We have Kuya Jamie, Ate Shirley, and we have a lot of leaders who can help us educate our members, the members of our tribe. So because of that, we were able to bless the members of our tribe through this Alpha and through IPLC. And even before, we already have spiritual children we sent to Korea. In Korea, we have like 7 spiritual children much in Korean. And then now we have like around 20 blessing candidates waiting for matching, actually, preparing for matching. Okay, so yeah. So we also have livelihood activity. In the beginning, what we did is to provide product to the community. Like we give, of course, we always help and we provide products to the community. But we found out that actually we could not get back the capital. So what we did, we changed the strategy. The one who helped them to market their product, so that there is assurance that we can really help them. Because if we just give them the product and they are the one who will sell, there is no assurance that we can we can return back the capital. So what we did is we changed the strategy. So we tell them, you make a product, and then we make like a cooperative. Now our plan is to make a online cooperative with members of our tribe, so they can contribute whatever products they have, and then we will help them market their products. So we also actually, so what you see in the screen, these are actually basahan, rags that we use to clean the furniture, tables, etc. So this is one of the livelihood that our area, our tribal area is doing. We are supplying in Antipolo, also in Rizal, some part of Rizal. So we also try to develop, we try to copy the strategy of Kuya Lito Goldhara. So we also make like, teach them how to make mushroom. So this is, we provide them with the seeds, and then we teach them how to do. So we teach them how to make mushroom. So in this way, they have something. So of course, we always like want to help them, provide something if they need something. But the most important for us now is to really teach them how to do, how to make money as well, so that in the future we can really teach them how to help the providence as well. So, but now actually because of pandemic period, it's not easy to go to the community, because although we want to go to the community, but there are a lot of restrictions. But we insist to go. We insist to go to the community. We try to do online, but online is not that effective because sometimes there is no signal in the area. So what we did is really to go to the community. So what we did now actually recently is really to tune in to the lecture of our Reverend Jaime Vergara. We called him in the community Father Vergara, Father Jimmy. So our Father Jimmy is the one giving education through Facebook Live. So what we did now is not just letting them to connect to the Facebook. We really go there in the community and really check and supervise if they are really listening, if they are really have a group meeting, and then listening to the lecture of our Dr. and Reverend Jaime Vergara. So this is a technique that we are doing now. We try to like give some subsidy or some help, but with the condition that they have to listen to the lecture. And then we also ask some people or members of the members from our tribe who are well off who can also support with the other members of the tribe. So this is how we do at present in our tribe. We cannot stop education because if we stop education, it will be like stopping the providence. We must continue educating the members of our tribe, even in this most difficult time. Even in this most challenging time, we have to really push them, and then their children have to be educated, because even though we are now in pandemic, their children are growing up. So we have to really guide them so that we can be soon totally be restored, like one of us, like to become a blessed family as well. So thank you for listening. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to share what we are doing in our area, in our tribe. Thank you and good evening.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to greet our true parents, our heavenly parents, and true parents, our Senior One Chairman of Asia Pacific 2, Dr. and Mrs. Kittle, our Asia Pacific 2 President, Reverend Hori, our Vice President, Dr. and Mrs. Julius Malikdem, our Reverend Ronnie Sudusta, our National Leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog, our HTM Director of Asia Pacific 2, Reverend Dr. Jaime Vergara, our Asia Pacific 2 UPF Vice President, Dr. Venus Agustin, our Chungo couples, our pastors, our leaders, our blessed couples, our brothers and sisters who are here today. Today, we have the privilege to give our testimony and our best practices on how we fulfill our vertical and horizontal blessed couples. At the same time, on how we can raise up our 43 couples as per direction by our beloved true mother, the only God's begotten daughter. First, I would like to read our True Mother's words, our True Mother's message during the 4th Memorial Anniversary of True Father's Universal Sumuha Ceremony. Our True Mother said, all of you are blessed couples who have received the blessing ahead of others. Please fulfill the responsibility as heavenly tribal messiahs. Go beyond the tribe, go beyond the nation, reach the world, establish a foundation at the world level for true parents. This is the status of blessed families worldwide. True Mother also said, becoming true owners of Chinalgok, Tribal Messiah mission is our ultimate mission. You have all received the blessing of being tribal messiahs. Thus, you must work to fulfill that mission and responsibility until the time that Chinalgok is completed on earth. Tribal messiahship is the greatest of all blessings given to you by true parents. So our Vergara HTM tribe, we started since 2015. But actually, before that year, we already started witnessing to our Abil tribe since the year 1990s. Our vision is to establish victorious heavenly tribal messiahs to be Chunbo couples who are builders of modern tribe in the restoration of the nation. Our mission is to develop artistic blessed families and guide them to become Chunbo couples through blessing ceremony, divine principle education, home group, and Trinity system, fulfilling the vertical and horizontal blessing. My husband, Reverend Jaime Vergara, he was born September 12, 1962, and he joined the church June 28, 1983. And I was born March 29, 1961. I joined the church November 28, 1979. And our blessing order is 1275 couples, last January 12, 1989. We are blessed with one daughter, Yesun Vergara, now Mrs. Yesun Vergara Yashiro, blessed with now Connie Yashiro. And now they have one son, Yoito Yashiro, a very cute boy. So these are our STEM best practices. First, the preparing of the environment and PR works to LGUs, our mobilization, our blessing of 430 couples, our 40 days separation and Trinity ceremony, our follow-up education, our Trinity system, our home group and seminars, and opening of our STEM Educational Center, Sunday service, tithing and offering, conduct and prayer meeting, joining blessing mobilization, joining Ancestors Liberation Rally of Hope, the virtual evening devotion, and becoming Chunbo couples. This I want to share to you today. So our HTM areas actually is not just only one place, but we did it in 3 places. Like we did it in Commonwealth Quezon City. Now we have coordinators as Mr. and Mrs. Wally and Josie Giselle, and also in De La Paz, Antipolo City, our coordinators Mr. and Mrs. Alfred and Esbuela, and also in Cainta, we have Mr. and Mrs. Almirico and Millie Sigala. Also we have our Nanay Asol in Cainta Rizal. So these are our STM areas where we did our 430 couples. So first, we have the preparation of the environment and PR works to LGUs. In the year 2013, way back on that year, my husband and also our Pastor Ilano, who is our always partner in our STM works, they went to we call the LGU Department of Social Welfare and Development. We get some partnership and endorsement to do our IPBF in our NCR areas. So our Pastor Ilano visited our DSWD NCR office and do partnership with them in the education of the so-called purpose recipients, that we even receive a plaque of appreciation, as you can see here, last 2018, given by DSWD regional director himself. We also visited the governor office to give some endorsement letter in Rizal with our former national leader, now our Asia Pacific 2 Vice President Reverend Dr. Julius Maligdem, to support our IPBF. These pictures, as you can see here now, is the memorandum of agreement signing with this WD partnership, and the pictures here are some of the leaders of the City Link of Purpose and peace leader, parents leaders of Quezon City for an IPBF mobilization and blessing. Our Dr. Julius Maligdem also help us a lot and support us in how we can get the endorsement of our mayors and LGUs, and also how we can witness to the governor of Rizal Province to our IPBF mobilization. Actually, the governor before has a negative concept about our movement, our church. But after listening to this introductory seminar of our Reverend Dr. Julius Maligdem, she becomes so positive to us. And even this lecture during the League of Municipalities of Rizal chapter monthly meeting, the mayors here were so inspired listening to our Dr. Julius Maligdem. And before we do our mobilization, actually, as usually we do this prayer, Johnson condition before the mobilization. We have a prayer conditions. We have skip meals or fasting condition for 3 days, 4 days, or 7 days. And also we have the Jericho walk condition. And we also do the 40 full vows condition. Some even 120 full vows. As you can see here in these pictures, even Reverend and Mrs. Wincy Manabat with his wife join us in this condition of Jericho walk before the 2015 Marikina IPBF. So in our mobilization 2012-2015, actually we already started our blessing for our Kain tribe last 2012. As you can see here, these are the pictures where we do house to house with our full-time staff. Mostly of our companion in doing the mobilization before, of course, also our daughter join us, and also our full-time staff truly help us a lot in this mobilization of our Kain tribe. That's why we are so much grateful to all of them, especially to our Dr. Young, who passionately, sincerely, truly educate us and pour out his energy and spirit on how he can encourage all of us as blessed couples to really even to pose us to fulfill our HTM, how we can become a heavenly tribal Messiah as blessed couples, with his spirits and shedding tears even in front of us to really fulfill our heavenly tribal Messiah, in order to motivate all our blessed couples to fulfill these 430 blessed couples. So Dr. Young really pour out everything, his soul, his spirit, and his energy to educate us. What is the value, the importance of our heavenly tribal Messiah mission as blessed couple? Reverend and Mrs. Melky Gabaran of Region 4A, who also help us in the blessing of our 430 couples in Commonwealth, our Professor and Mrs. Joseph Diding Nabalta, who also help us in the education of our tribe, and also our Reverend Cesar Juanilio from Cebu, our regional leader who helped us in blessing of our tribe in De La Paz, Antipolo City, our Reverend Edmond Cañete and the mobilization in Commonwealth Quezon City, who join us also, coming from Cagayan de Oro, our full-time staff, you want to mention their name, Joanne Ludovais, Ryan Comendador, Beverly, Ginard Mel, Ems, Stewart, and all our Alpha staff who are with us at that time. They really help us a lot in the mobilization and education and follow-up of our tribe. Thank you very much to all of you. And also our sir and you, Madam Angel Lorenzana, who also bless our tribe in Cainta. This blessing, as you can see in our tribe, we did not just do it in one time, but actually we do for years. We started, as I said, our kind tribe started 2012. We blessed them 6 couples, 10 couples, sometimes 20 couples, sometimes 30, sometimes 50, sometimes 100 couples, until finally we completed our 430 couples horizontally. That is the same that we did in our 430 vertical. Actually, we did it for 21 years. We did not do it just in one click or one time. Unlike others, they started 1 to 430, they finished the vertical and horizontal. But for us, our case, as a couple, we did it in the vertical 21 years. In horizontal, we did it about 4 years, actually, including the education, which we focus after the blessing. So, like in the case of our child, our daughter Yeson, as you can see here, we supported and helped her also. So you can see this is only one time blessing. They already fulfilled their 430 couples. And we did that in our Sunwa gym. So last 2018. So blessing of our 430 couples is not done only in one time, as I'm telling you. So brothers and sisters of blessed couples, blessing of our couples, don't worry, those who did not get started, just start it. And then you can do, if you have that vision, that goal. And then we have to, after the blessing, we did the 40-day separation education, as you can see here. This is the education for them. We go house to house again, and we let them understand the value of 40-day separation education. And after that, they can do their 3D ceremony. As you can see here, some of the pictures I put it here. These are some pictures that our blessed couples, 430 couples, have done their 3D ceremony, but actually all of them did not finish yet. I'm very sorry for that. It's supposed to be 430 couples is our goal, but when we counted, actually we have only a total of 275 couples completed their 3D ceremony. So these are the list of our 43 couples that we are now educating and also guiding them on how they can become a regular members, and also how they can also fulfill someday their become a Chundu couples like us. So as you can see, we have a part of education and seminars here. We visited our Abil tribe in our province. When we visited them, we give them some education of divine principle. We give lectures and also guide them. These are our Abil tribe. And also this is our Cain tribe. So we do many seminars, and also we do some welcoming ceremony, and we invited them, not only actually our tribe, but as my husband always says, we should not only focus on our tribe, we should also include the tribe of others who wants to join us in the education of the tribe, especially on how they can become coordinators, effective coordinators in their respective areas. Because if they have no education, then who can educate all our tribe? These are 430 couples. So we need to have coordinators in our tribe. So we educated them about STM Leader School, about the 2 days STM National Assembly, and we do the welcoming ceremony of the members. Also, we have the Trinity system. We created this in our tribe. The Trinity system really help and support our tribe to really know each other and truly inspire each other. As you can see here, these are some pictures of our Trinity that we have. Actually, before we, in the year 2016, we, after the 2015 award of True Mother, when we come back to Philippines from Korea, we focus, our couple focus almost every day. We have to go and visit our tribe. We created a Monday group, home group, Tuesday, Wednesday group, Thursday group, Friday group, Saturday group, and that during Sunday, every Sunday, we go to them and have Sunday service. So these are some of what we made for our tribe, the Trinity system. And then this is our home group. We go to them and talk to them. There is large home group, there is small home group, and we let them to have also even testimony and listen to all of them. So this is home group, and also as you can see, we have also that coaching session. We listen to them. Sometimes they're laughing together and cry together, shedding tears together, and listen to their hearts. So they were so inspired during this coaching season because they can open up their hearts. They can open up their problems to us. And at the same time, we also have this birthday celebration, monthly birthday celebration. Those who are having birthday of January, we celebrate them together once a month, and then February, March, April, May, June, July, August, and this until December, we celebrated it monthly. So we truly focus in following them up and educating them. On the year 2016, we go there house to house, and then in order for them to truly do and become more active, we tried to open our STEM educational center. At the time, it's not simple and not easy actually, because in Quezon City, it's very high rental, but we sacrifice our allowances in order to support this STEM educational center. And thank you for supporting us, our Pastor Ilano, our Pastor Inmon Cañete, and those who really join us here, our full-time staff. And this is our Sunday service. We do the Sunday service in our STEM Educational Center. Our best couples are coming there in order to attend. As I said, we do the Sunday service. We call this the Blessed Family Service in the morning of Sunday in our Dila Paz Center, or the school that one of our spiritual child let us use her kindergarten school. So we use that for our Sunday school. And then in the whole morning we are there, and in the whole afternoon we go to our center in the Quezon City. And then we do again Blessed Family Service. And also we go to HQ if our chairman of Asia Pacific is around. So we invite them to go there and listen to his messages of Sunday service during Sunday. So as you can see here, these are some pictures of where we educated them. And also we have that Sunday school for our blessed family couple children. We have the Sunday school. Our full-time staff are in charge of giving them this Sunday school. And also we guided them and we teach them how to do tithing and offering. And so we go house to house, we go to the center in order to guide them on how they can do the 10% tithing or the offering of donation. And also we do Honduke and prayer meeting every Wednesday. We usually do this prayer meeting at nighttime. As you can see here, these are dark pictures because this is night. So nighttime. So we go there and truly give them this prayer meeting. And then we let them also join the blessing mobilization actually. You can see here, these are our tribe who are really active in joining the mobilization of the blessing. They also become our assistant officiator whenever we do the blessing. So they become our assistant officiator. So these are our mobilization pictures and going out and mobilizing people. These are pictures and how they also support like our Commonwealth Center by Pastor Ilano in Quezon City. They also join with him during their blessing. So they become assistant officiators. And then they become like they feel that they are belong to the family. Also, we let them join the Sisters Liberation, actually. We guided them, how we educate them, how they can join and what is the value of joining this Ancestors Liberation. So you can see in these pictures, our tribe is really joining the Ancestors Liberation together with us. Many times, actually, they join us in Chanyang. You can see these pictures are all our tribe, they join us. And also they join the Rally of Hope. We are so grateful to our beloved True Mother because also her donation during the typhoon. Actually, we have the chance to follow up our tribe. And these are the gatherings of our tribe. So we guided them that in return, and to the only begotten daughter of God, our true mother, do a gift to them, they should join the Rally of Hope. They have to be grateful and join the Rally of Hope and watch our beloved true mother giving her message and listen to our beloved true mother. And so we have this also virtual evening Honduke to educate them. And this during our TM tribe is sponsored one night. So these are our tribes. So as you can see, this is really very exciting. And that they can see each other, our tribe, oh, my spiritual parents and our spiritual brother or sister are these people now they can see each other. So actually, I'm really encouraging all our HTM couples, our Chunbo couples to do this together with you during when you are assigned or you will sponsor the HTM tribe in the evening devotion, in the morning devotion. You need to invite all your tribe actually. Even our spiritual children from Korea, they join us and they can see and they give testimony. And those who really listen was so inspired, as you can see in these pictures. So these are some pictures of our tribe when we sponsor our evening devotion. This is really very exciting. So we created a group chat actually in this COVID-19 pandemic. We created HTM Vergara tribe, our Abil tribe and close relatives group chat, our Commonwealth and De La Paz group chat. So we created many group chat in order for us. As you can see the picture here, we sent them the Sunday family service speech of our national leader and also our evening devotion, our rally of hope, our 120 evening devotion. You can see, and then they also reported to us, as you can see in these pictures, they sent us the reports. So we communicate and we greet them good morning in the morning. So you can see here in these pictures and in these messages. So very exciting actually. This, as we can see, we see that now is COVID time and no time to communicate to our tribe, but actually we can really communicate with them. This is the advancement or advantage of having this IT this time. So this is our Abel tribe, as you can see. These are my father and my mother before they went to the spirit world. We are so lucky and thank you so much to heavenly parents and true parents because our parents was blessed and received the blessing, and also at the same time they finished and completed their 3-day ceremony. And I know now they are happy in the spirit world because they received and fulfilled their 3-day ceremony. My husband, of course, they were not blessed, his parents, because they went to the spirit world very early. So you can see here, this is our Abel tribe when we visited them. They are so happy, and we started witnessing to them even the this is a picture of last 2013 when we have the proclamation of God's kingship and blessed family kingship. We invited our tribe in Antipolo in our training center. So they all came and we gathered together, family gathering, and we have a proclamation of God's kingship and blessed family kingship. And as you can see in these pictures, these are our Abel tribe. My daughter, my sister, and my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law. These are our pictures in our Abel tribe. So these are our spiritual children, much and blessed by true parents. We are really privileged that we can have our daughter here and also our spiritual children here in the Philippines. Some of them were blessed in Japan. So as you can see here, they all already started all their families. These are 3-generation spiritual children in Korea. As you can see here, some of them or even live already in Korea for 25 years. And they really persevered and have a really happy life sometimes, sad life sometimes. They adjust so well now. For 25 years, they stay there in the fatherland. And then these are some of the pictures of our spiritual children. Also, we have spiritual children in Japan, and they also live there for how many years already? Long years. They are staying there in Japan. And then these are spiritual children. Some are in USA also, and now they are living there for many, many years. They have already children that will get blessed even, and these are our spiritual children, and 3-generational become Chungo couple, 6 of them last October 2020, and hopefully this year 2021, we can have at least 6, I hope so, they can pass all their requirements, and these are spiritual children potential to become Chunbo couples for 2022 or 2023. I hope all of them can really determine, and we have to really fulfill first our 43 that all of them can really fulfill. So not only that, but we really help others to fulfill also their HTM 430 couples like this one. We supported them, especially our former national leader, our Reverend Julius. We also go to the island and really bless his 430 couples there supporting him, and also some of our blessed couples from abroad and other couples actually, even our Dr. Young, we mobilized in his area here in Taytay and Rizal. So as you can see here, these are some of our HTM blessed couples whom we supported. As our true father said, the fact is that I have declared that you are tribal messiahs. This means that when you fulfill your responsibilities on behalf of me, the spirit world will support you. And true father also said, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven and live freely. If you go to the spirit world after 10 years or 100 years and you say, Heavenly Father, I have come here. Since I know true parents, I will go to where they are. Do you think you can actually go there? If you are not connected to the mission of the tribal Messiah, the national Messiah, the global and the cosmic Messiah, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven and live freely. What a careful and serious position this is. When you think about the present situation, how could you possibly deny and ignore that? As the Father says. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let us support each other. Let us really invite more, encourage each other. Our Chunbo couples who already accomplished, our Chunbo challengers, and our blessed couples who are not yet Chunbo challengers and Chunbo candidates. Please, let us do our part. As True Mother said, there's no one should be left behind. Everybody should become Chunbo. Everybody should become Chinelgok citizen. Everybody should become the treasure of heaven. Treasure of heaven, as True Mother said, you can become treasure of heaven if you become a Chunbo couple. Let us all become Chunbo couple, my dear brothers and sisters. Let us bring victory to heavenly parents and true parents through heavenly tribal Messiah mission. Ajo, 감사합니다. Thank you very, very much. Of myself, mabuhay. Thank you, my dear brothers and sisters, for listening.
Okay, so let's give a round of virtual applause to our honorable Chunbo couples, Maglangit couple and Vergara couple for sharing to us their best practices in raising their 43 substantial couples. Okay, so actually, we're so blessed that we can hear this kind of testimonies in which these will become our guide. Of course, our Chunbu challengers, no? So this will become their guide also to fulfill the HDM mission. Okay, so are you inspired, brothers and sisters? Yes. Okay, so at this moment, let's have our benediction prayer, and may I call on our national leader, Reverend Dr. Leo Angelo Tijalo.
And before I offer my prayer, I would like to really express my gratitude to the couple of Dr. and Mrs. Zosimo Maglangit, their family, and also to our beloved Dr. and Mrs. Jaime Vergara. Thank you very much for that really very inspiring testimony. And so let us really meditate and really understand and be able to determine also to fulfill our mission as Heavenly Tribal Messiah and to fulfill our Heavenly Parent and True Parents' ultimate desire for all of us. So please, I would like to request everyone, please join me in prayer. 사랑하시는 하늘 부모님, 천진 참부모님, 감사합니다. Our most precious, loving Heavenly Parent, our victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and all humankind, today is truly, again, a very great and victorious day, Heavenly Parents. Today, also, we could be able to really see our beloved True Mother through the events, Heavenly Parents centering on the second and third generation Heavenly Parents. Also, we could be able to listen from our beloved True Mother's message. Really, our True Mother is really doing her best, Heavenly Parents, to settle everything and be able to really realize your long cherished dream and desire, Heavenly Parents. Our True Mother is telling us that we have to really settle 3 generations, Heavenly Parents, and truly live happily, Heavenly Parents, and be able to really become model families. Thank you so much for all the love and blessings you are giving us. I pray that today, all brothers and sisters, all blessed families, Chunbo families, to be able to really receive your love and your inspiration. Also, as we listen from victorious Chunbo families, Heavenly Parents, who have shared their substantial work, Heavenly Parents, in accordance to your will and your desire. I really pray, Heavenly Parents, that all of us today can be able to really be motivated, Heavenly Parents, to become also victorious families and really become true citizens of Channel Group, Heavenly Parents, really become true heavenly treasure. Heavenly Parents, this is really your expectation for all of us. Heavenly Parents, our true Father told us, true Father mentioned in his final prayer that when all tribal messiahs can fulfill their heavenly calling, Heavenly Parents, and really fulfill their mission as Heavenly Tribal Messiah, everything can be brought to conclusion. Heavenly Parents, we truly are honored and really grateful to be able to be given this greatest blessing to become Heavenly Tribal Messiahs and be able to truly become sons and daughters who can truly contribute substantially in transforming our community, Heavenly Parents, and really in transforming our nation and the whole world, and really having all your children back to you, Heavenly Parents, and be able to embrace by you once again. Thank you so much once again for this amazing opportunity again you have given us. I really pray that today, Heavenly Parents, we can really determine ourselves to be able to accomplish our mission as Heavenly Tribal Messiahs with all the testimonies, Heavenly Parents, with all the victorious Chonbo families who have been following True Parents' way absolutely, and also really bringing substantial foundation and really showing us the model. I really pray that each one of us, all the central families, can be able to really challenge themselves, Heavenly Parents, that all of us will going to really take our responsibility, Heavenly Parents, to really complete this mission of Heavenly Tribal Messiah in the lifetime of our beloved True Mother. Thank you very much for your continuous guidance, Heavenly Parents. I really pray that all your blessings can be received by all our Chondo families, the central families, and brothers and sisters who are participating in this Sunday family service today. Thank you once again, Heavenly Parents, from the bottom of our hearts. I really pray that we can truly inherit everything, Heavenly Parents, and also would like to really ask for your forgiveness for all our limitations, our shortcomings, Heavenly Parents. Still, we are very far, Heavenly Parents, but continuously our True Mother is encouraging us, always giving us the blessing, Heavenly Parents. So we pray that we can just continue to unite with our beloved True Mother and really put our life on the line, and for sure we can really accomplish our mission and we can truly become victorious, Heavenly Tribal Messiahs. Thank you once again for everything, Heavenly Parents. I really pray also for all brothers and sisters who are sick. I really pray that you can heal them, Heavenly Parents. I really pray that you can really protect all our blessed families and brothers and sisters, especially during this time of pandemic. I pray that everyone can always be safe and healthy, Heavenly Parents, that we can truly advance forward and be able to truly become the inspiration of our society, of our nation, and the world. Once again, we really offer everything to you, Heavenly Parents, today, and I really pray that you can continue to really bless all our blessed central families, that everyone can truly receive your love and your blessings. Together with all our blessed central families and brothers and sisters today, would like to offer and report everything in our names. Leo Angelo and Kayo Halo Blessed Central Family. Aju.
Drew. Thank you so much for that moving prayer to our national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Okay, so and now let's sing all together the holy song number 10, entitled My Offering. Okay, so for our offertory prayer, may I call on our Malolos Bulacan City Leader, Pastor Marigay Alfonso.
Good morning, leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters. Let us feel the divine presence of God in true parents, and let us join my prayer. Our most beloved Heavenly Parent and most loving, victorious true parents, we are so grateful that you are really untiringly guide us through the words as our daily bread for us to grow more by reminding us in order for us to fulfill and accomplish the goal to build your kingdom here on earth. Heavenly Parent, our parents, we are truly grateful that all things which come to us are yours. So grateful, Heavenly Parent, that you provide for us in so many other ways. We cannot begin to list the ways you bless us, Heavenly Parent, our true parents. We know you don't need anything material from us, but you desire our reverence. Heavenly Parent, our true parents, we present our tithes and offerings with humility to you now, that symbolically represents the lives of our brothers and sisters in our lives. May these humble offerings be used to bring more success and victorious results, to substantially bringing more souls into your kingdom, to continue to nurture our spirits, our souls. May our absolute good ancestors also comforted by doing this portion of responsibility of giving even a small amount that we can give to inspire them to cooperate continuously with us. May we could be able to give more and do more hard work, Heavenly Parents, to support our true mother in fulfilling the Vision 2027. Thank you so much, Heavenly Parents, for the inspiring from our brothers and sisters, from the Chombo families, Heavenly Parents, that have given today. Thank you so much for everything once again, for we humbly offer this prayer and we report this in our names of Ramon and Gay Alfonso as representatives of all blessed families. True.
True. Thank you so much for that heartfelt prayer, Pastor Marigay Alfonso. And now, let's offer our individual prayers. Aju, Aju, Aju. Okay, so for the announcement, may I request our HQ staff.
For our news and announcement, 2021 Summer Yojong Chonbo Great Works. For those who did not join the Great Works yesterday, you can attend today at 1 p.m. Manila time. To watch, please visit the official Chonbo website. Pledge service for the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Sun Myung Moon, the true parent of heaven, earth, and humankind. In celebration of the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of our beloved True Father, we will be joining the Chunyaguk Pledge Service in Korea on August 24, 2021 at 8 a.m. Manila time. Please prepare an offering table in all churches and every homes. All members are asked to participate with utmost devotion. A special donation for the event celebrating the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of Sun Myung Moon, the true parent of heaven, earth, and humankind. We are reminding all blessed families and members about the special donations for the event celebrating the 9th anniversary of the Holy Ascension of our beloved True Father. The deadline for donation is until August 24, 2021. You can send your precious donations to the following bank accounts. For $, you can send it to the BPI dollar account. And for peso, you can send it to the PNB peso account. Here is the list of those who have already given their donations. HTM Philippines will hold a 12-day Yojong Leadership Training Program with the theme Raising Leaders and Educators Who Can Take Care of the HTM Blessed Families to Become Core Members. This is from August 31 to September 11, 2021, every 3 to 5 p.m. For more information, please contact Ms. Mary Rose Tormes, the National HTM Secretary, or Ms. Jennifer Quasito, the HTM Education Secretary. The Blessed Family Department is inviting all blessed parents and matching supporters to the 4th Asia Pacific Online Parents Matching Convocation on September 18 and 19, 2021. For more information, please contact your local BFD coordinators. Also, a reminder to all members about tithes and donations. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Atiev, for that announcement. Okay, so at this moment, we all be singing the Holy Song number 40, the Song of Unity. I hope you'll enjoy singing the Song of Unity. Okay, so now let's have the final greetings to our Heavenly Parent and true parents. Good morning, Heavenly Parents and true parents. Good morning to all our leaders, our Chonbu families, and all our brothers and sisters. Good morning po sa ating lahat. And thank you so much for joining in our family service this morning.
Oh, bye-bye na. Say bye-bye. Thank you very much. Ikaw, Dad. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy Sunday, everyone. Happy Sunday, everyone.
NCR family.
Thank you very much.
Ay, sa kalam si Stewart.
Happy Sunday po.
Aba, taga si Stewart ba?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Our MC.
Happy Sunday po.
Everyone.
Happy Sunday po.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much, family.
Please do the vaccine.
Thank you so much.